married to Bravo. It's Friday night. And Joleen and Nana are here. Hit that like if you're joining us live. Feel free to leave all your hopes and dreams and thoughts and opinions on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills in the chat. We're going to be talking all about the latest episodes of, well, the latest episode, I should say, of RHOBH. Smash that like. Let's have a goal of getting to 175 likes during this live. Do you think we can do it?
How many times can I vote?
Or can you like it? Hopefully a lot. All right.
Okay.
So welcome, Leen Team. We're going to do our usual fun recap and get caught up on life and go off on our tangents. And if you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon. Check out the YouTube membership to join the Leen Team or send a super chat during the live. Anna, how are you? What the hell are you doing to your head? What's going on? Why do we have
I just
lady
couldn't stand
curlers?
honey, I couldn't stand this hair anymore. So I thought
you were supposed to shave your head. What happened to that?
I was going to. Maybe that's what I should have done. I should have just done it. I did see this girl with a cute hairdo, and she was all shaved up here, and then it was longer here.
Oh, that's something that people were doing, Nana, that shaving half the head, like probably 3-4 years ago, was really, really popular. It came back. And so you'd see chicks with long hair, and this is shaved up the side.
I remember that, but this is all, kind of shaved all the way up, like from here. And then kind of a longer pieces here. It looked really cute. Anyway, looked cute on this girl. Nana, love your Elvis shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I love this. I squealed when I opened it. Squeal like a pig when I opened this. It was fabulous. It says, Eileen, enjoy your trip to Graceland. Didn't know your size, so if this is too big, keep it as a nightshirt, and I'll get another size. Deb C, this is perfect. I mean, Elvis, this is the cutest shirt. I just loved it.
Deb
Thank
C,
you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And as you can see, Nana, if Nana puts it on right away, that means she likes it. So
oh my gosh, yeah.
Nana in a new Elvis shirt. We got your hair up in curlers because you're sick of it. It's too long for you. Clearly, you went to Arby's today.
Did you see that?
Yes.
I'm out of Diet Pop, so I thought, I don't want to go into a store. You know how you just get lazy like that? Yeah. Go get just a huge old. This is Diet Coke. They don't sell Pepsi, but
I like Diet Coke so much better than Diet Pepsi.
Do you? Oh, I just don't.
So thank you guys for your patience. We were doing Nana's getting her curls, and we're adjusting the camera.
Oh yeah, we got things that's behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's a lot of BTS, if you will, that goes on for me and Nana. Nana, how's your week? It's Friday. Are you excited?
Yeah, like I said, retirement is one big Friday, kids. And I always have trouble with this when we have a Labor Day, a holiday.
When we have a Labor
Day and we go into labor. No, it's that holiday screws me up. I don't know if that happens to anybody else out there, but it just does. Like I put my garbage out because I can't remember. Do they skip that holiday? They do, but so it's out for 2 days. So what? But the whole week is like I'm behind something. I just can never figure out the date.
Okay. Thank you for
tomorrow. Well, really, I think other people feel that, like when you're working, you always know the dates. But
I took a little nap this afternoon before the live, and I fell asleep so hard. Chell woke me up to eat something before our live, and I was like, those naps you take and you wake up, you're like, what day is it? What time is it? Did I go to work today? He's like, yeah, you went to work today. It's, just before you're live, like you're okay. And I'm like, I couldn't remember what I did. I fell asleep so hard listening to the Big Brother live feeds. I was just like, where am I? Okay. And it took me through my whole dinner until I realized
it's kind of a scary feeling, isn't it? When you wake up like that, it's kind of a shocker. Like, like do.
Hit that good REM sleep. Hola, chicas. Or as Nana says, hola.
Oh, hola.
Chicas. Nana says, hola, chicas.
Hola, chica fillets. Hola.
They say pop in Minnesota. I always thought it was soda, like Wisconsin. Nope, we say
no, pop. It's ice cold pop. Ice
Hello,
cold pop here.
Andrea.
Get your ice cold pop. I forgot. Yeah, I have this great big Arby's. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm just looking
look
hot
classy.
Tonight. Thank you.
You got curlers in your hair, a Jumbotron drink from a fast food joint.
Nothing
You're
but
really
class
killing it.
here. Thank you, but I did go to the dentist. La da
Oh.
da. Yeah, so
All Nana's teeth are back.
back. I'm pretty excited about that. They fixed it instead of
they
rejuvenated it.
Thank goodness, Nana, because you don't want to be out in these streets, these YouTube streets. These YouTubers, like I told you, are still coming at each other with, you got fake teeth, though. You got dentures. No, you got dentures. I'm like, you all got dentures. Let's move on.
What's wrong with that? I mean, some people don't have that good hereditary for good teeth, That's just life.
Nana, there was I know you don't follow this, but there was a 8.5-hour live that one of these more drama channels did, where they just invited people on and yelled at each other and said the most horrendous things ever about each other. And people sent it to me. And so I woke up to that today. I kind of fell asleep to it because people were sending it to me. And I was like,
why do people want to waste their time with that?
They're bananas.
That is a waste of time. What's happening to us? Come on. We can be civilized.
No, I'm never going to show you this stuff because I don't want you to ever see this because it'll suck your energy, but it's so bad. Yes. Ash Cash saw it. It's people you've never heard of, just getting online. You're a B. No, you're a B. You made fun of my dead mom. No, you made fun of my dead mom.
Oh.
I hope you DIE da. That's what people are doing for 8.5 adults. Everyone over 40. Well over 40. And me and Busy.
That's so sad.
We like to make fun of the mess in Sip and Key.
But yes.
I called Busy last night and I said, I don't even know if we can make fun of this. It's so sad. It's so
I know.
gross.
That would be
there
very
was only
sad.
one little gal who was in it because there was just all women and then these two guys that are the, I don't know.
Oh my God.
But the two, you don't, but you kind of do. The bloggers. But there was this one little gal, and Nana, she didn't remind me of you, but I don't know her story. I don't know if she's really someone who's like, no, your dead mom or my dead mom or all our dead moms, and you have fake teeth. But she was just sitting there and she was like, hi guys, everyone screaming at each other, and she was like, oh, my dress is on backwards. I just have a question. And they're like, F you, no F you, no F your mom, no F this. And she goes, are you making mushrooms tonight? I was like, I kind of love her because she was just so my dress is on backwards.
It wasn't my sister Karen, was it? We're a lot alike.
But in the middle of the live or towards the end, she was like, she just sat there trying to say hi. She goes, I can't hear you. And they're literally like, you dumb, you do meth and you put stuff in your toes and you da da da. And then she was like, I can't hear ya. And it was almost like she was a Minnesotan or I don't know. And then she was like, I'm just hungry.
She sounds delightful. Is she from? No, do you know where these people are from that are screaming at each other? Do we know that? Okay. Well,
they're from the two main characters live in New Jersey. The husbands.
Okay.
Some people will call them the Garage Boys, and then other people live all over the place. I'm not really sure where the other people live, but
there's life going on out there. You don't have to do this, people. That that's so sad. They have on FETV this weekend is welcoming Leave It to Beaver. They are having a marathon on Sunday.
We should tell these
can't
people.
Wait for it. They should be watching this and just know what a real
they're all
good
of that
feeling.
Because this blogger has all his supporters he refers to them as hags, and they're all older and they use maybe their Social Security or their retirement, or maybe they don't work or never did on supporting him, yelling at women and calling them fat.
God,
but the little lady, Nana, I only wished you'd seen it for this lady who was all of a sudden everyone was just like, you die. No, you die. No, your teeth are fake. No, you're a bee. And then transphobia. And then you do drugs. No, you do drugs. And all this stuff. And then she was like, oh God, guys, I just wanted to come on, but I put my dress on backwards. And everyone was like, F you. She's like, so dress is on backwards.
And this wasn't Kathy Hilton?
No.
Oh, okay. I love her because she takes herself out of the moment and brings it to her own little level. Everybody else can be around the table screaming and saying she doesn't care. She's busy looking. She's busy looking in her knife, seeing if her lipstick's okay. She's just. I like that.
If you're gonna have craziness on any level or whatever, I think you do need. If you're gonna have negativity, like if this thing I watched on YouTube had too many Erica Janes and no Kathy Hilton, and you need a little bit of balance. And like Angela was saying, because a lot of you guys watched this, there was a lady from Scotland who was there, and she was like yelling in Scottish, and then they tried to do her accent, and she was I white man. My Scottish accent obviously is really, really shit, but it was just crazy.
So that's just a shame, though, that people do that. And how do you find these people? Not that I'm looking, but just on YouTube, they just pop up or what?
We found them originally through Cheryl's channel, and it was that guy that Cheryl teamed back up after she was suing him, and now she's back to suing him, allegedly. So now he has turned to like, hey, air your YouTube grievances out. So, but now it's like people with channels with like 200 people or like someone with 20 followers. And there's these women who I would say they're probably maybe a little younger than Karen, your sister.
Okay. My baby sister. Yeah, the babies. Yeah.
Yep. They are always fighting with each other. Nobody knows why. So you have all these people on the screen, like the Brady Bunch, kind of the squares.
Oh, I like that. Stuff. Yeah.
But instead of being like the Brady Bunch, they're like, and F you, and the See You Next Tuesdays were flying out. Just
wow.
Yeah. And the I Hope You Dies were out too. I don't think you should say that.
Linda, our producer, hates that See You Next Tuesday. It is her worst word.
Well, and she would not have liked this. Don't show.
I found it funny. I find that word funny. I do. I mean, if you really want to just blow someone away, be this age and use that in a social setting.
I don't even know if I've ever heard you say "See you next Tuesday."
I don't know if I have. I sure wouldn't say it in front of my kids.
Yeah. Well,
what is this?
Look at your hair.
This is like,
you look like the seagulls.
I know. This is like Farrah Fawcett.
Maybe you should have kept it in a little longer.
Yeah. See, now let's look really quick, guys, because here's what I have to do. We have a lot of growth there.
Get your hair done, Nana.
I will. I'm very busy. Very busy.
You're not very busy.
Yes, I am. Yes. I am busy. I am a busy girl. I vacuumed.
Oh, that is pretty. No, you are busy. Yep.
I
know how you vacuum. You're serious about your vacuuming.
Well, my sister Karen really is. She just is like insane about it. It's like, come over, Karen. Come over quick. So we've been fixing the deck out front or the porch. We had some rotted wood. We're trying to do it ourselves.
Gosh, Nana, you're just killing it today. I mean, you're really not making your case for not being white trash. With those hair curlers, the giant Arby's, and a rotted porch, I don't know. You might have to, I don't know what's going on over there.
It's just 2 boards. I mean, so we took them up and we're replacing them. And there's a lot to do. I got new teeth.
You're living your best white trash life.
This is it. I was so excited when I went to the dentist and they said, and then I bring them like little coffee cakes, those ones we like, Pringles. I bought them 2 of them because they're so nice and they always appreciate it. And I remember when I worked in an office, we loved when somebody would bring us a treat. That was a big deal. Mm-hmm. So as they're, working on my teeth and sucking this.
We
They
don't
got
do
people. Well, I liked it. They had people coming in going, "Thanks for the coffee cake." You're welcome. Yeah, it was great.
Thanks for the kringle. Oh, anytime.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Well, Julie says, I'm drunk. Nice watching you, ladies. We're happy you're drunk, Julie. We are so happy for you.
Welcome, Julie. Now,
Linda,
really, Julie.
Producer Linda says, I'm drunk too. Nana's hair is drunk. We're learning all about Nana's new white trash lifestyle. So this is fun.
I like it.
Samaya says, it's a word that cracks me up and makes me want to fight at the same time. To see you next Tuesday. Agreed.
Oh, yeah.
Agreed.
But you know what? Where did it come from? Where did that word originate from? I like that kind of stuff. I should get the dictionary out. Where did it come from? Why?
And it depends on where you live, because in different countries, like if you live in the UK, saying like, it's a see you next Tuesday or whatever, don't be a see. That's like not a big deal.
I know, but
That's just,
why is that such a mean word? Why do we have mean words and nice words and you know
what, Nana? I don't know. Maybe our next live stream we do is what is a word? Why is it mean? And how come? I guess it's the history of the word, how it's used and how it picks up in the vernacular. I don't know.
Why did God make me?
We will find out. Why are we here with Joleen and Nana?
Why are we here?
Why are we here? And why did you
I have
say
one
that?
of these. I have one of these long hairs. You ever get those?
Did you take another Benadryl?
No, this is me.
Benadryl free.
This is me. I am.
Nana's the original Kathy Hilton. Kathy Hilton might be playing a little role, but Nana really is quirky. Tickled Pink Music says, hi, my hubs was like, let's watch a movie. And I said, I can't. Nana's on. That's what everyone should. We should get t-shirts that say, don't bother me. Nana's on. Oh, Chelsea, we're so sorry. You've been sick in the hospital since Friday, so I haven't seen the current episode.
What?
Had to watch it. We hope you feel better, Chelsea.
Chelsea, I hope everything's okay.
I know.
Honey, I hope everything's okay. Are you watching us now then?
She's here. Yeah, Nana. She's watching us now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm just wondering if she's watching from the hospital is what I meant. Is she out?
Oh, are you out? Because the way you worded it, are you watching us now? Yeah, she just said she was in the live chat. Angela says, I love that Nana's so real. Come as you are. We love you just the way you are. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I
had so many issues with this hair lately. And
I think it looks nice right now.
Well, Linda looked at me. She goes, it's a little wild. Well, it looks nice, but it's a little wild. You know, just like a friend could do. Like, what's a little wild? Yeah, I know I need a good cut. And I'm just so busy. I'm going to have to make an appointment. I had doctor's appointment. I took care of that. That was good. My teeth, took care of that. I got a colonoscopy set up for November. So we're pretty excited about that. The girl thought I was quite funny. I like that. She says, you're so excited about this colonoscopy. I said, been sober for 22 years. That is one of the best highs you will ever have, that stuff they give you. And she goes, oh, I mean, no, don't worry about it. It's just, I'm just saying that kind of puts you out in a twilight.
Your sense of humor. So when you say that, it worries them because they don't know you. So they're like, oh, this chick is letting us go up the pooper because she likes the drugs. So you sound like a druggie, which again isn't adding to.
Okay.
I'm not white trash.
I'm going to bring my Arby's with me.
Graphics designer says, I left Campires live for you guys. That's a big deal. Thank you. Speaking of which, do you have any stale tea for us, Nana? Have you stolen any tea from Adam or Campire that you can share about Bravo or the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills?
I did go on Campire. I subscribed.
Yes.
I did go on Up and Adam. Is that
Up and Adam? Yeah.
Up and Adam. Good. I
love Up and Adam. Yes.
Isn't he just so handsome? I think he should be Up and Adam. That's cute. I like that. But how about Adamant? I like that.
Adamant.
Yeah.
What's Adamant?
Well, that used to be an old cartoon.
Oh. No.
And wasn't he a singer back in the day? Adamant. Let's look him up, shall we? Adamant, real quick.
Oh, Nana. Oh my gosh. All right.
He was in the 80s, I want to say. No, 93. He was big. Adamant.
You got to come back with your stale tea. So far, you haven't brought us any tea in like 2 weeks.
Oh, honey, I've been so busy.
Oh my god.
It's hard. It's hard keeping up this face and hair and putting on new shirts that I get from wonderful people like Deb C. That was so exciting.
Adam
when I got
Ant is
that.
an English singer and musician.
Yeah.
He gained popularity as the lead singer of something 1997 to present. Okay.
Yeah, he was on Motown. Motown signed him. He was on Motown 25 years, that one, 25th anniversary. And he was singing one of the Supreme song, and Diana Ross was off in the wings, and all the attention went to her. That wasn't nice, Diana. Let other people have their share of attention.
Yeah, but it's Diana. She can do what she wants. He was the lead singer of a new wave group called Adam and the Ants, and later a solo artist, scoring 10 UK. How do you know about this dude if he's in the UK?
Well, I don't know. He was on Motown, honey. He was on Motown 25th anniversary.
Oh, just what you said. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Indiana Girl Jules, for the first super chat of the night. Hi, ladies. Finally catching you live. I have been slacking on seeing the lives, but I do catch up. Loving the cat ears, Joleen. Nana, you are beautiful as always. Down 25 pounds on Weight Watchers. We are proud of you, Jules.
25 now? Oh, honey, I got to get going. Honest to God. I just saw you in a Facebook clip and you looked fabulous. And you were, and your daughter had started school and that she looks so cute getting ready. Was a singer.
A lot of people know about Adam. So it's just me. I'm just
Adam Ant. He was hot. He's very thin, kind of thin like Prince thin. And I don't know.
Nana, you have to look at Down with Jason, Up and Adam's fiance's channel. I follow Jason on Instagram and he follows me and he's adorable, but I don't know if I'm subscribed to his channel, so I'll have to check it out too.
Yeah, check that out because I'm trying to think of if I
Down with Jason, Up and Adam, Down with Jason. Adorbs.
Oh, that is cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That is cute. I don't know if I did get any. I should have written something down. One would think I would. I liked watching their channels and I didn't put anything down because I thought I was, what is that word? Not plagiarizing.
Plagiarizing?
That's it.
Stealing? Robbing?
Stealing.
Making it seem as though it was your own information that you did the research and have the contacts?
Yes, plagiarizing. Did I say that right? You said plagiarizing? Yeah, what did I say? Plagiarizing?
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah. I think I said
Nana, did you see Brian Austin Green is going to be on Dancing with the Stars? I don't think Nana watches that show.
I saw the people that were going to be on it, and my world stopped when they said Brian Austin Green, which I'm not sure why you took that name. If that's your real name, Brian, I don't know, because your initials spell bag. I look at stuff like bag. That's how we say it in Minnesota, bag. And I like initials. I like initials when they spell something, but not bag. You're too hot for bag. But I will watch this just because you were on it.
You just got to collect your receipts, like Bossy Wiener saying, got to collect receipts, Nana.
Okay.
Chelsea says, in case Nana didn't see my response, hernia/partial blockage. Yes, I'm still in here waiting for certain outcomes, then can go home praying Monday or Tuesday. Well, everybody send good healing vibes and thoughts to Chelsea that she gets to leave very soon and get well soon. And we will do our best to make you laugh tonight because laughter is, part of the medicine.
And Chelsea, I would love to be able to read your chat, but Joleen yells at me every time my head moves that way to look at the chat. She goes, "Don't keep reading the chats. I'll read them to you." Okay. So anyway,
I'm an abusive daughter.
It's like Chelsea. I would have said something if I seen that, but I said, I cannot move this way. I got to stay over here. Know your lane. Pick a lane, and don't look at this.
I know we both have horrible ADHD that makes us creative and wonderful and good at improv, but also throws us off. So I like to keep you focused. So speaking of which, let's get into the Nana notes for the episode. Shall we, Nana?
Oh, that'll be great. Thanks. Did anybody notice my new shirt?
We talked about it already.
I know. I just want to see if you're listening.
Oh my gosh. From Deb C. Thank you, Deb C.
Thank you, Deb C. And thank you, Arby's.
Oh my God. We're not giving them a shout out.
Honey, I haven't had pop in about a day and a half. I had to get out and get something. Thank you. Season 11, episode 16. Threats and promises. Oh, Erica, I'm sick of you, but I know you have to finish out this season. I get that, because it would look very bad if you didn't. We're still at the dinner party. So the dinner party was wonderful. This is Kathy Hilton's dinner party that we're talking about. Erica's sitting there, and she's sitting next to, and I don't know why they had them sitting next to each other, sitting next to Sutton. In her face, do you want to get sued? And poor Sutton, she just keeps coming back. That's the look. And Sutton, this business with these clowns and dancing girls and stuff with the beads, I don't like it. It looks too heavy. It looks like the 80s. I know I said this before, that those big shoulders, they did make us look smaller down below. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a true story. But you don't even have to worry about that, Sutton. So I'd get rid of those big shoulders, get rid of these ladies that are around your neck.
It's art. It's abstract, Nana. You just don't get it. It's couture. You don't understand couture. Couture.
If that's couture, you can keep it. I'll go with the Costco brand for $7. Yeah. What is there? Oh, Kirkland. I'll go with some Kirkland clothes. Thank you. But yeah, she is such a phony. Not Sutton. Sutton's the only one that's standing up. Sutton's the only one that has the chutzpah to stand up to these people, stand up to Erica, and she's finally saying it to the other girls. I think you're throwing me under the bus. And yes, they are. They are not standing by you. They are letting you speak the truth and then just sitting back. Now, Garcelle, she had her back. She was sitting over to the right of Erica. Yes. So she was seeing Erica's back, and they said she did not hear the conversation. And speaking of hearing, I did talk to the doctor about hearing aids. So I thought I'd let you know, Joleen.
Oh, give us an update at the end of the episode.
All right. If I remember. Yes, there it is. See, and what is this? She's got those Dorit things in her hair. I think Dorit started that on this.
Yeah, there was a reunion quite a few years back where she had the most barrettes you could possibly fit in your hair. I actually don't mind some of the barrettes. I don't, but I know it bugs you. I know it bugs you.
Oh, I think it does bug me because, Erica, there's nothing true and shiny and sweet about you. I liked you in the beginning. I certainly, after all this, certainly do not. Garcelle is trying to be nice to you, which Garcelle, you don't have to, Garcelle. It's over. You got Rinna. She's getting it. Yes. Mm-hmm. And Rinna's got her nose up that butt. And she's also sitting back. And Kyle is just Kyle. And she just wants to be the best friends for everybody until she can be the leader of the band, which isn't going to happen. And Kathy Hilton, she just is delightful. I don't care. When they show Kathy Hilton's house, I'm all on board. I love watching. I wish they'd go room to room. I wish they do like Jackie O did in the White House in 1960, 61.
You want a tour?
I want a tour, a grand tour. The gardens look beautiful. Everything about that house is to die for. And what was that little butler's name again? Was it Roger? What did I forget?
Or Paul or something?
Or Mary?
You guys know what it is.
Leaving on a jet plane. I'm going to find his name. I guess I'm not.
Patrick.
Thank you. That's a good Irish name. And he was funny. He had a great sense of humor. He couldn't do his job because of Erica. Erica's in Sutton's face, and he couldn't get around with the lamb chops. And I don't know these people. So Erica says she feels threatened. She feels threatened. She's threatening Sutton.
No, Nana. She's promising. She's not threatening.
That's right.
Promising.
I'm promising.
I promise. And it's not she's going to sue, because Kyle's like, Erica, you can't say that. She's like, no, I'm not saying I'm going to sue. I'm just saying if you're going to accuse someone who might be sick of not being sick, or you know what I mean? He's not dead yet, honey. He's not dead yet, honey. Okay, I'm not going to sue, but someone's got to sue, and he ain't dead yet, honey. And then she's like, shut the frick up. And then she also tells her that if you ever say this again or whatever, if you keep, if I hear you question me or however she said it, I can't remember. She's like, I'm coming for you. And she's like, that's right. That's a promise. She's promising. She's making promise. She's going to get him promise rings. It's a promise. It's a promise of a new day.
Oh, and Kyle comes right across the table going, well, Erica, if you say that, then you're doing exactly what Sutton's talking about. And she said, what did she say? Shut up, Kyle. She said something like
Kyle,
that.
she needs to shut her mouth. She needs to not be saying this anymore. She needs to stop. And I don't know if you noticed this, Nana, but Erica Jane, they had to blur because she had her whole boobie. She was so mad. See how this side completely covers?
Oh, sure.
Her whole tot was hanging out of her top.
Well,
and so
anyway,
she couldn't, I don't know if she could not feel it or what, but let me see. I kept screen grabbing because I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't. Honey, is that funny? I did not notice that. I'm sorry.
I noticed because I took a bunch of screenshots because I was like, why is it all blurred there? Why does it sit so low? And she was so mad. Look at full on areola and top.
Oh, yeah.
Hanging out. And then she would be yelling at someone. I was like, wow, that is kind of mob bossy. She definitely belongs on Mob Wives after this performance.
That's very true. But like I said, this is just, it's all plastic boobies. You might as well have a mannequin sitting there,
Ooh, no.
Really, what's the difference? Plastic is plastic.
No, because that's
and white trash is white trash.
So they feel natural. So they're not technically plastic. Okay. And you yourself have said you would get boobies. So
I wouldn't get them. No. I never said that. I would have the existing raised.
Yeah, but just they put in a small implant when they do that. They don't
just like the Stillwater Bridge. That little thing would be going up.
No,
Here
but
comes the boats.
They put in an implant when they do lifts.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they grab some shoulder fat and pull it this way. So you have these little bumps here going, but look at these bumps. They're up there. Tots on tots. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean,
why so the whole time, look at Sutton's face. I feel like she just discovered that Erica's tot was out.
I know. And Sutton, class act, Sutton. And Sutton gets it. Sutton and Garcelle.
I wouldn't say she's a class act.
No. I meant Garcelle is the class act.
Oh, you said Sutton. I was like,
oh, I didn't mean I did not mean that. I'm looking at. I'm as bad as to read.
People are correcting me saying it's not true.
What?
That's what I heard. Word on the Joleen streets is they put a little implant in when you get a lift. Maybe
people are saying that's not true. Am I right, you guys, where they just pull your back, your fat up, and then
weeks in a row, Nana's been right, and I don't know if I can take it. She answers a breast lift is called a mastopexy. Many people do mastopexy alone. Some people do a breast augmentation with mastopexy. I guess every time I've seen it on a show, maybe since it's done by a plastic surgeon, they've always said, and we'll just put a little bit of something in there to add volume or something. So maybe it's just the shows. You mean I can't believe everything I watch on TV?
Darn it. I don't want the volume. I just want the volume picked up a little bit. That's all.
Chelsea's nurse just came in to give me my fentanyl and heard your commentary about plastic boobies and asked what I was watching. She was amused. Hi, nurse. Thank you for taking care.
Thank you.
Chelsea.
Yes, thank you. And if you have any of that fentanyl,
Nana,
left over.
No, I'm overdose on that. That's not even
stop it. That isn't even funny, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
God.
Just
you're gonna have to go on that YouTube channel with all those ladies screaming "See you next Tuesday" at each other now. I'm about to send you over there.
But that's some strong stuff. And Chelsea, we hope you're feeling better. Yes, and we hope your nurse can take a little break and sit and watch. And Chanel, I'm sorry, I was just going to read Chanel's.
Yeah, Chanel said, I think they put the implant in to make them look more full.
Oh, more full. Okay.
DJ Nashville saw it unboxed. Okay, so let's get back into this. So we're kind of all over the place. What do your notes say? So Erica comes at her. Did you write down anything Erica said to her? Or
Eric feels threatened. I'm about to lose my shit on all of you, she said. And that was kind of that was terribly threatening. And if I had been sitting at that dinner party, or if Kathy Hilton was even paying attention, which she wasn't, I think if I was the hostess of that party, I would have asked Erica to leave. She was making everybody feel uncomfortable. And it was such a beautiful party. Instead, Sutton gets up and leaves. And Sutton did not come back.
Well, before that, you have this whole part we're missing, Nana, where she sits there and she's like, and she's seething. And that's when Garcelle says, hold it in. Hold it in. And Kathy Hilton's like, calm down. And then Erica, that's when then she lashes out.
Oh, yes.
Sutton, and Sutton feels like, oh my gosh, you're threatening. And then Dorit pipes in, and Dorit's like, Erica, we didn't ask for this. This was brought upon us, okay? I was talking to PK about it while we were having a charcuterie board outside of our manufactured home. We're kind of inside, outside. It's California living. Anywho, we had just named my new pearl dress. Check it out on beverlybeach.com, budgereat.org. And he was saying that, there could be some truth to this. So we just are looking out for ourselves, Erica. You have to understand, like, what you're saying. And then Kyle jumps in, and that's when she says, Kyle, she should keep her mouth shut, Kyle. She should keep her mouth shut. And then Crystal's like, I agree with everything she said. I'd do the same thing. Listen, Rob was the Lion King, worked with some Me Too people, NBD, not a big deal. So yeah, I would smack the shit out of her, because Crystal's still mad about the walking in and her own beef she has with Sutton. So she's going all in with Erica, who currently has the feds at her. It's like, are you that petty and that mad at Sutton that you're willing to go with the person who's being investigated by the feds rather than Sutton, who's just asking questions? I mean, Crystal's really showing her ass here.
Well, she is, and nobody wants to see it. How's that?
LA Fleet Nick says, is Erica just bigger physically? Is that why they're scared of her? I think what happened was for quite a few seasons, I think these women, when Erica was new, she became an early fan favorite. And I kind of think they're trying now to follow. I think they're afraid of backlash, and maybe they think the fans will be on Erica's side.
Oh,
that's kind of how I think.
Really?
And I also just don't think they're, like, Kyle's not someone, she's not good at confrontation, so she just wants to get rid of that person, hence the LVP situation. I mean, she's someone put on social media, she is the walking, personification of someone throwing a rock and hiding their hands, because that's just constantly what she does, is she starts shit and then she's just like, what? So I think it's more having to do with they've been burned in the past by maybe judging Erica. So now they think, okay, we're going to stand up to her. And maybe formerly, when they thought she had all this money and had this successful husband and lawyer, maybe that scared them. So that's why they're acting out this way. But I don't think they're really physically threatened by her, but I do think they're intimidated by how she fights.
She is a street fighter. She is a dirty fighter. Erica calls Sutton a punk ass. And I thought, really? That's all you can come up with? But Kathy Hilton has had many dinner.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. That was very nice. Kathy Hilton has had many dinner parties, but nothing like this. Sutton gets up to leave. I'm not being threatened. I'm not sitting here and I'm not taking this. Garcelle and Kathy go after her. They always run after. I really want to see somebody get up and leave one time. Just go to their car and nobody follows them. That would be beautiful. If you want to leave the party, I don't blame Sutton for wanting to leave, but I think I would have sat there and made it more uncomfortable for Erica, because it was a very nice party.
These ladies definitely are not used to, it's this kind of, I don't even know what kind of fighting this would be, but I feel like they're very much used to just immediately, like, Sutton, as much as I'm liking her calling out Erica and asking the questions that we all want to hear rather than just kissing her ass and going along with it, I wish she wouldn't immediately cry every time she gets in a fight with someone. I'm like, can we just not cry? Can we hold our own for a minute? Because there's so many other franchises I watch where they don't cry every time they fight, and I enjoy them a lot more than I do. I just don't like the immediately then feel like I'm a victim. It's like you're like 55. You're not a victim. Like, you stand in your strength, call this chick out, and it's okay. You have other friends, you have money. I don't see what the point is in crying afterwards, unless her personality is the type that she really doesn't like conflict. But when I look at Sutton, I think she's okay with conflict.
She's fine with conflict. Anybody that can leave Kyle at a furniture / jewelry store and walk off. I mean, that whole thing was just bizarre. I don't know why they even threw that in.
Too much crying.
Oh, it was just too much of everything. They saw so they said goodbye. They said goodbye to
Sutton ultimately
Kathy.
leaves,
Yep.
and then she says goodbye to Kathy, and then they all kind of leave.
She says, Garcelle, you freaked her out. Well, Garcelle's saying that. And
To Erica.
yes. And Erica's not understanding it. Yes. She was freaking
Erica
a lot of people out.
She thinks she's a tough guy. Erica thinks she's like a gangster. She thinks she's a mob wife. That's why in Sutton's confessional, she was like, "What am I going to find? A horse head in my bed? Like, what is going on here?" You know. And then Garcelle actually was trying to have Sutton's back and explain, you know, to Kyle, and Kyle's like, "I'm her friend." These women immediately, Dorit does the same thing, like, "How dare you?" It's that, "How dare you?" And it's like, ugh, I hate those kind of fights. What do you mean? Just, you're having a confrontation, confront each other. How dare you?
I know. I mean, yeah.
Paul said maybe it's like an LA thing where no one says anything because they think this person has a sense of power within production. Maybe there could be, because Erica was a favorite for a while, you know, and I think they
she was a favorite with me for a while. I mean, I liked her.
No, I'm talking about with everybody, you know.
Oh, I see.
And then we saw that change a little bit with Teddy's first season, when they were she was being mean to her, and people liked Teddy her first season. And then we were like Snoresville when she came back. So I don't know. Yeah, Erica thinks she's playing Roxy. She thinks she's still in Chicago. And Sutton, Maria says Sutton didn't forget to take the Baccarat. So
I know. That was a beautifully set table, wasn't it? I loved it. And poor Patrick, Patrick said in 50 years as doing the type of service he does being a butler, he's never seen people yell like that at a dinner party.
Two shit. She's like, "Well, welcome, okay? Because listen, I'm about to tell a story next episode where Tom rolls his car over 5 more times, has 7 strokes, and then my LAPD son has to go over there and get him. So get ready, America. We're coming at you with more weird stories,
more strange stories."
When I saw the preview for the next episode, I'm like, what in the freak? And now you're making me kind of agree with PK. And I hate that. But let's get to, okay, so this dinner party's over. Erica has her moment.
Yeah.
She's like, F up. And how dare you question me? She's just like, you don't know it. When she's crying, Nana, and she's
I don't need to watch her cry.
Here.
Yes, I don't need to watch her cry. Again and again and again. And sometimes she'll wear the waterproof mascara. And sometimes when she's trying to get her point across, she wears the cheap stuff.
Well, just non-waterproof. I don't know if it's the cheap stuff, but
it's the cheap stuff.
On the after show this week, Sutton stated that Erica whispered something to her that she will never repeat. States it's really bad. Sutton, give me a break. With that, I don't like. You can repeat anything. This is the Real Housewives. You're on a reality TV show. For that, those are the Sutton moments I don't like, where I'm like, Sutton, you're being way too melodramatic. We hear it all. We want to hear it all.
That's right.
But here you can see, she's got the tears. Obviously, we got quite the line, the makeup line here. Not a lot of blending. The tear lines coming down, not blending with the neck. Obviously, we see that the women still have their glam team, and I heard that her glam team is kind of staying on some of them without getting paid what they were used to. But this,
she's got 2 people
and later in the episode we see her. Yeah,
that's all she had. 2 people in her kitchen.
Yeah, she's over the top melodramatic. Sutton has class. Teresa said, yes, they're filming the reunion today. And Maria says, hope Andy loses his job.
No, does his job.
Oh, I thought you said loses.
Oh, that was Freudian. That was
I've been
Freudian.
reading things the way I've wanted to see them, I think, for a while. And I don't necessarily want Andy to lose his job. I think I just thought that would be the funniest way. But I hope Andy does his job. I literally saw, I hope Andy loses his job.
I was like, where are you reading this? Where are you
Andy,
seeing this?
I'm coming
Okay.
for your job, Andy.
It's a promise. It's not a threat.
I'm telling you, when Big Brother's on, I'm plugged into the feed so much and I'm so tired that my brain just starts seeing
honey.
Like manipulation everywhere. And I just, when I read things, I'm not seeing what it really says. I've done this during Big Brother. I did this last year during Big Brother. Somebody said something, sent me a super chat, and me and Miranda were on live, and it's Jonathan. And I love Jonathan. If Jonathan's joining us, hi, Jonathan. He said something nice, and I took it as mean, and I said, well, then why don't you F off or something? Because people were, and Miranda's like, he said something nice, and I was like, I need a nap. So, yeah.
How many have you had this week? Podcasts? Because every time I'm clicking on, because it says, I have a YouTube thing, and then it says, go to your, I always call them prescriptions, subscriptions, and hit that. And then you pop up and you're live. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, how many times have you been live this week?
Every day, a lot of times, 2 times a day. And then I have my regular job that I have to keep up with, and then just sanity, I guess. But I like it. But it's a lot with Big Brother, but I love it. So, and Natalie remembers that. And loses his job is better. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So this dinner, I mean, it was a wrap up. It was just Erica being very entitled, and Erica, attacking anyone who questioned her. And I was happy that Dorit said something, I guess, now. And Garcelle, yes, I feel like, has been really soft on Erica, but I think that's because when she did bring up something innocuous that she didn't think was going to be a big deal, Erica went at her throat, and Sutton is still relatively new to the group, and no one had her back at the time. So yeah. I think she's kind of dealing with her with kitten gloves. Is it kitten gloves or kid gloves? Kid gloves?
Kid gloves. It is a soft,
kitten.
It's a soft part of a baby goat, I think. Kid gloves.
What? Gross.
I think I'm right. KIDD. I think I'm right, unless I dreamt it. Just a minute. Here's Kathy Hill, and I gotta check my lipstick. Okay,
you're probably right, but yeah,
I think so. I thought it was a soft underbelly. I could have been. What was that show? And they had tic-tac-toe kind of.
Hollywood Squares.
That's it. I like that one. I could have been on there because that sounded like it's
gloves. Thank you, guys.
Kid gloves.
You, Maria. So I think Garcelle's handling her that way. Sutton, I think, she came into this dinner like, can I talk to you? And Erica's like, I don't have anything to say to you. I got nothing for you, babe. Why don't you F the right off? I don't owe you anything. Actually, you do owe a lot of people explanations, which takes us to, let's talk about the scene with PK and Dorit, because I liked this scene because it's the first time I might have ever agreed somewhat with PK. I still think it's a little slut-shamey coming from PK, only because this is the same man that talked about her not wearing underwear and seeing her vagina in one of the seasons. Yes. So I'm not fully on board with PK, Mr. I filed bankruptcy too, but it was a $1 billion bankruptcy or whatever, but it was through a business, and I'm like, you're still not much better than this woman. But I do agree that when he's talking about how she's handling herself and her online presence and social media, when you have all these victims of her husband's crimes, and whether she knew or no, and she's out there still pushing brands because she was a representative for Fenty, I think, and then I believe they revoked her that she was no longer going to be a representative. I don't think she is anymore. But in addition to that, it wasn't just for this brand she was representing. It was also herself. She was just poking the bear and putting out these kind of not only provocative, but
It
posts
was.
that just were in really bad taste, almost as if she's the one that is going to be this phoenix to rise again, and
I
she's the victim
know.
in this, or
Stop
you
it.
guys are idiots for questioning what the federal government is looking into, miss. What the police, like, it's crazy.
It is crazy. I really did like when PK and Dorit were in the living room talking about this.
Having
And
a
what did
date.
you call that? It was a
Charcuterie?
board.
Charcuterie board?
Okay. And
Charcuterie
what's
board?
on that exactly? It looked like cheese and fruit or something.
Well, they have meat, cheese, fruit, nuts is like a charcuterie. It can be a charcuterie board, but they also had deviled eggs, and they put caviar, and then they had, you
Oh,
know,
okay.
champagne, and Dorit had just the worst outfit. But PK, but
Yeah.
he was talking about Erica Jane
He
and
was
how,
making sense.
I know, it was scary.
I
It was
hated to see
scary.
that part too, Jolene, because she's he did say she's just putting out racy pictures, and then it showed the racy pictures, and then some of the racy titles and things underneath it, something about her pussy. And I thought that was rather, you
Was
have
that lyrics to
people.
a song though? Like the because it was like a buffoon eat my, I'm gonna Google it and see, because I feel like maybe she was
Hmm,
buffoon eat, I feel like I have to Google this, eat my pussy. Let's see if that's
yeah. Well,
lyrics. I was thinking,
he
got
was
buffoons eating my ussy while I watch. That's a rap song. And it's so got buffoons eating my ussy while I watch cartoons, sleep till noon. Oh, that's Lil Kim. Is that Lil Kim? What song is that? God,
oh,
I don't even. Oh, it's Queen Bitch lyrics. Oh, it's Lil Kim Queen. Oh my God, this is an old song from Hardcore. Okay, so yeah, it's a Lil Kim. It's because I'm like, there's an Eric
oh.
didn't come up with that. Sounds like it's from like a song, and it's from a Lil Kim song, and yeah,
Well,
from
just
Queen Bitch by Lil Kim. It's lyrics.
and just PK the way he says things. She can't lay back on her back with her legs up in the air while this is going on. And he said when he filed bankruptcy, he knew he could not be flamboyant during that process. PK, you're right on this
He said
because
flamboyant.
flamboyant. You can't be so flamboyant.
Okay.
Garcelle's having a dinner party next. I like all these little dinner parties. If you guys aren't going to go out and you have such trouble when you go travel with each other because you can never find a doorman to carry your luggage, you have little dinner parties at each other's house. I like that.
Yeah, she tries so hard to be tough. She really does. She
Yeah.
tries so hard. And I think she thought she was so cool being a representative and an influencer for Fenty and modeling Rihanna stuff. And then Rihanna, just like everyone saying in the chat, was like, we're gonna remove you from our campaign because this isn't a good look for me. I'm a hardworking lady and I don't
No,
rub people. So gotta go.
I truly, if she was a spokesperson for something that I owned, she would have been gone a long time ago.
Yeah. So PK makes sense to us, which is a scary thing. And Dorit, you can tell she's like, but PK, Erica was in this horrible relationship where he just cheated on her left and right. And he's like, but you still, I mean, when you're a part of something like this, you're scratching the noses of the creditors and all the things with
Right.
these posts. And she still put out this extravagant lifestyle when these people are waiting, and like he said, waiting on $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 that will change these people's lives.
Right.
So,
I mean, these people, that was what they were depending on
Mhm.
to go forward with their lives because their lives stopped after these horrendous accidents.
Yep.
And he would get these settlements and run with them and not run to their bank account. It's disgusting. And more people in his company, in his
Law firm.
I would think knew more about this
Oh, I'm sure.
prior to all this just exploding. Did someone just jump ship early on? Probably. I would think they would when you're talking that kind of money. And PK was talking about the victims, which was good. He said when we talked about him filing bankruptcy, and I thought I wrote down how much the bankruptcy was. It was big.
I thought you said $1 billion.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was something.
So he says it's not
atrocious.
a big deal, babe. It's a business one. It's not a big deal, babe. It's not a big deal. You got to reinvent yourself. Because she's like, I think she could come back and have a great life. He's like, I don't know, babe. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, babe. Just tell me one of those deviled eggs. Yeah, it was just $1 billion. Business, different, very different. I'm not on the same page as Erica Jane. PK is just happy that someone else has some financial issues to
Absolutely.
take the heat off of him. No big deal, babes. Me and boy George, we talk about it all the time. No big deal. No big deal, babes. Let's name some more of your silly dresses, babes. Yeah, no big deal.
The Pearl, the woman. Okay.
The woman.
Garcelle's having a dinner party, and she is putting on a Haitian meal. And it looked very good. And I liked that she had a chef come in to do
before
this.
Before we go to there, we have the scene at the Bonham, remember?
Okay.
Nana, your notes are struggle city tonight. Okay.
Why? So, I don't think they are, honey. I was just, I was watching and then I jumped to something else.
But that was at the end, right? That's at the end. Her party's at the end.
Not really. It depends.
Nana!
What?
Oh my God. Okay, I'm just gonna take the lead. All right. So we see Kyle, and after the fallout from the party, we see Kyle and Sutton go to Bonham, and they are gonna show them some exclusive jewelry that they can purchase that's very expensive. And they also are having an upcoming, like whatever you call it, like I'll take this, what are those called?
Not auditions, but auctions.
We suck. Okay.
No, we don't.
We're struggling. We're struggling.
I don't feel the struggle. I just think
I do. I feel it. I feel it.
I don't.
Okay, it's okay. It's an auction. And they start looking at rings, and Kyle sees a Cartier ring. My favorite part is when Sutton said there was this piece of jewelry, I think these earrings, and she says, they said it's like $250,000 or something crazy. And she goes, that's a good price. That's a good price.
I mean, that's a good price. I mean, we're sitting there at Costco looking at cottage cheese going, is this a good price? And these women, I mean, come on. They have,
but it's housewives. We're in a different world than
granted.
I'm not comparing them to ours. But that little ring was ugly. I don't care what anyone says. Those pinky rings were freaking ugly. What'd you think, Nana?
No, I didn't care for them. I didn't like that one that had the big pearl, whatever that one was at the Cartier.
Was it a monkey on it?
I didn't think was it a monkey? Oh, I thought it was this.
It was ugly.
The monkey holding the pearl was Kyle. Anyway.
LA Fleet says, I want that ring. The one ring they had like that huge yellow diamond one.
That was.
But I thought those pinky rings, there's something here. The thing is, you can do everything to your face. You're everything. But your hands always age. And this season, for some reason, I'm drawn to Kyle's hands. And her hands look hugely different from her face, the rest of her skin.
Oh, I never knew that.
If you notice, when she's at Erica's house was it Erica's birthday, they went over there and they gave her that coat? Was that why they went to her house? It was Rinna and Kyle a couple episodes ago.
It wasn't her house. It was Erica's house, because remember it was that little. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Erica's house. Then I saw Kyle's hands and I was like, it was like you do all this work, but your hand, they just looked a little bit different, I should say, from the rest of them. So I don't know. I just didn't like the rings. I didn't like.
Yeah, that wasn't my thing.
Wasn't.
Not at all. I would have liked to look over at, I had to laugh because they were looking at this china. And
yes, the china.
Around here, you can't give china away.
I love china.
For the most part, if it's in a garage sale, you can't give it away because the young kids coming up don't entertain like that.
It's always good to have, though. That china, it was like the Rothschild, and they were fighting over who got it, because I think that's who Nikki Hilton, Kathy Hilton's other daughter, then Paris, I think she married a Rothschild, right, guys? Correct us.
Oh, okay. No, please don't. See, I like that, Jamie B. That ring could have got you a nice used Honda. And that's how I think. I think, I mean, I'm sorry. That kind of jewelry doesn't do anything for me. I don't wear jewelry. I got chubby arthritic hands that I'm proud
Your
of, and I
hands
don't
are
care.
beautiful, Nana. You just
Well,
never really wore rings and stuff. But Nichelle says a ring that's tacky and expensive has Sutton's name written all over it.
True.
Sutton is the definition of tacky. However, I did really like her white coat with the gold buttons when they were at Bonham.
Oh, yes.
And I
like
also
that.
liked Kyle's outfit. She did look a little bit like a zookeeper or a safari guide, but I'm liking the layering of her necklaces. And she had a t-shirt tucked in, like kind of a vintage band t-shirt, I think. And then she had like the cream pants with the cream top, and her hair looked really great. I was like, oh, Kyle, you look beautiful.
I like what she's doing with her hair when she's got it all curly like that.
That
instead of just a stick straight. I thought that was a nice look for her.
Yeah, I didn't know pinky rings like that big were in, and then just I don't know. How
do you mow the lawn and pull weeds with a pinky ring? I just want to know. Where do you?
Jennifer says my hands have aged better than my face. I mean, it depends. I mean, I look at my hands now too, and I'm like, oh, my hands are aging. But there was just something because I think when you get lots of work done, and then you don't see people get I was gonna say you don't see people get hand jobs, haha. But
not unless you're looking for them. Okay.
Multiple meanings.
Yes, it does.
And
yes,
Pop
it
Girl
does.
said, I don't think Sutton's tacky. She dresses in high fashion, and I don't understand that high fashion. Obviously, this is a tie-dye sweatshirt from Old Navy, but I do think sometimes Sutton kills it. There are times like I do like her red dress confessional look. I liked that white jacket. And then other times I just think she is too much into couture when she has that beaded dress. It ages her, I think.
Yeah, that looked like an old lady dress to me. That looked like something I would like, except for those little sleeves were just a little too short for me. But Rinna always has to mention it, going, oh, mine are just like a plastic bead and yours are real, And she says, yes. Yeah. Okay. We've been through this already, Rinna. Poor Rinna.
Chronically Brad says, you stole my joke, Joleen. What joke was it? Let me scroll up.
Let's go back.
I don't. Nikki is now a Rothschild. Oh, I guess I didn't see it. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your joke. Sutton style definitely screams old money. Yes.
I would say she did have this dress on, though, you guys, when she was sitting all by herself, and one shoulder was out, and it was red. That one, is that the red dress that you're referring to?
And
it's quite fitted.
In her confessional, yeah, she looked great.
That was a beautiful dress. And why do you say that it was her confessional? Why do you?
That's what they are, confessionals, when they talk to the camera.
Oh, I see. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Shannon Van, it does age her. You guys, she's what? There's no way Sutton's only 48. There is no way on God's green earth that woman is 58.
Sutton's only 48.
How old did you think she was, Nana?
Oh, I would have said 55, 56 all day long.
For sure. That means Kyle's older than her. Kyle does not look. Kyle looks like she's 10 years her junior.
Yeah, no.
That's insane. Are you for real? Okay, I gotta look it up now. I gotta look it up.
You think you're younger than everybody, and all of a sudden they're younger than you, and you think they look like shit. So you're going, wonder what people.
I don't want to say she looks like shit.
Well, no, I'm just saying. You wonder what people think, of you. That's what I always think. Sure
people would be like, I thought she's 49. She was born in 71. I thought for sure she was just like older than that.
So she's going to be, chronically, Brianna says she's going to be 50 in a week and a half. Wow.
Erica Jane is older than her, just by a little bit. Erica Jane's 50, Dorit's 45, Kathy Hilton's 62.
And even Kathy Hilton, I would have guessed just a little bit more than that.
Thought Sutton was closer to Kathy Hilton's age, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Wow. I mean, serious.
I thought she was like 56, 57, 58, something like that. Like everyone's just like, wow.
I know. It does surprise you, doesn't it? It just makes you like, wow, September 20th, 1971. Linda, we were juniors in high school.
But
And
Sutton,
Sutton
to
was
me,
born.
looks the same. Like she looks like, I feel like she's your age. I feel like you could be younger than Sutton. Like I really thought she was
Oh, no,
a
I
lot
never
older.
thought she was. Oh, I didn't think she was as old as me. I figured she was in the high 50s,
Yeah.
57, 58.
And it's because she dresses old. Yeah.
She does.
Okay. Sorry,
She
I got
does.
us off track. All right.
No,
So
I like those off tracks. That was a good one.
they had they did, have their little argument in the Bonham store. They each bought a ring, then they had a little argument. Sutton walked off, and then she came back. And what was their argument about, Nana?
Their argument was about I remember watching it.
Did you write in your notes?
I didn't have anything about
Did you
that.
not write this?
I don't know why, because this was the important one, and I was really looking at it and watching it because I thought it was so cool the way Sutton always seems surprised at life. Like even when the door opened, she's like,
She's very skittish, and it sounds like from her
Maybe
marriage, she was
that's
kind of
it.
told what to do. So now she wants her
Oh.
friends to not talk to her like that. And I feel like she feels like
Oh,
Kyle threw her
okay.
under the bus, and Kyle threw her out there. And she did the friend thing. You don't remember? This was a whole thing. And then later on in the episode, they brought it back.
I do remember that. Yes.
My friend. So that happened here. This is what their fight, I thought I was telling my friend, like she thought she was kikiing, expressing to her friend. Then Kyle's like, oh, why don't you share with the class, sort of thing. And Kyle says, oh, well, I didn't like how weak you were to Erica, and I didn't like how aggressive she was to you. And I'm thinking, Kyle, you are the definition of weak when it comes to Erica.
Oh,
you
my
cannot
gosh,
stand up to her one bit.
Absolutely not. She has not. And she just sits back and lets really Sutton do all the fighting.
Yeah.
They just threw Sutton under the bus. I can't tell you how many different times.
Yeah, it was about Kyle pushing her to talk to Erica, because she, Sutton stated this a few times. Like, I didn't feel like I wanted to talk about this, and I felt pushed to talk about this, and then no one had my back. And Kyle acts as though she's completely innocent, but when she was wearing the Gucci yellow pants at Dorit's house where Erica was not invited,
you weren't invited.
Kyle was the one that was agreeing with this stuff, and all of a sudden how soon she forgets, which could be now why a little bit of stale tea for you that you all probably know. Allegedly, Erica is only she's not talking to Dorit or Kyle any longer. So
say that one more time. I did not hear this. Say that one more time.
Erica is only talking to Rinna from the cast. She's not talking to Kyle or Dorit right now. And I guess all Crystal's ass kissing hasn't worked, because it doesn't look like she's talking to her either, but I could be wrong. But what I saw online is that she's talking only to Rinna.
Well, that makes sense, though, honey. That makes sense.
That Rinna is about to go to Garcelle's house and have coffee where they have a talk. And she's like, you didn't thank Harry Hamlin for his meat sauce? But I did when you're here. Yes. But you have to contact him later as well. Also, what happened at the party? I was wasted. Here's the deal.
That doesn't work.
Well, Nana,
it doesn't work as an excuse.
Well, she went over to her, if you watch, and she hugged her, and she was engaged with Erica, like, during this fight. So I don't believe that for 1 second she was too drunk. She just didn't speak because she doesn't want to speak on Erica, because there's something going on, She knows more than she wants to let on, and she's being protective of Erica. So instead, she pretends, I didn't know that happened. Oh my God. I'm like, you got up, handed her to the dog, gave her a hug, made remarks. You don't remember any of that? I've been blackout drunk before, but man, you were the most sober blackout I've ever seen in my life.
She didn't have that much to drink. The idea that she sits back, starts kicking her leg up in the air. Who hasn't done that at a party? Hello? So the idea that she was pounded, no, it was a great excuse. I'm seeing here, they, when Rinna stops by Garcelle's house, Rinna said she got too drunk, doesn't remember a lot. That doesn't fare
She
well
doesn't
for you.
remember that at all.
She remembers. Then does she remember that she threw her own daughter under the bus so she could have a storyline with Scott Disick, and now they're broken up? And I think she feels bad.
Had tea.
I just had tea.
Well, you know
because
what? We just had a little bit of what you would call Bravo news and gossip. I just wanted to use. Oh, we haven't used that graphic.
I really like that, and I found one of my pages was sticking together, and
I don't know what I'm gonna do with you, Nana.
What is wrong? I think this is refreshing. It happens to everybody. Okay. Garcelle sent Sutton a text. Are you okay? No, I'm not. Rinna is two-faced. My loyalty is the truth. Oh, get real. Rinna calls Garcelle out for not calling and thanking her for that spaghetti sauce, which she should have. I mean, get on your hands and knees and thank Harry.
Oh, you just are in love with Harry Hamlin's meat.
I got called out on one of those. I think it was Adams. I wrote something about, no, you can't get rid of Rinna because somebody mentioned Rinna. I says, don't get rid of Rinna, then we'll never see Harry Hamlin in the kitchen again. And somebody wrote back to me, she wrote, ain't nobody caring about his sorry old ass.
Someone wrote that in Up and Adam's chat to you? Oh my God, Nana.
And I loved it. I loved it because I thought, oh, someone liked what I wrote.
Wait,
or didn't.
In the live chat or the comments once the video posted? Like, were you in the live chat, like here?
It was in the live chat that it was in, no, I shouldn't say that. I was watching it, and then later on in the evening, something popped and said, someone mentioned you in this comment. So I thought, oh, how nice. Let's see what they have to say. They had no time.
What did you write? What did they write? The way you said it was so funny.
Now I'm going to mess it up. I don't know. I mean, it was just, I was so excited. You said you can't get rid of Rinna. Can't get rid of Rinna. Because then you won't see Harry in the kitchen anymore. Then if we get rid of Rinna, we don't see Harry. And somebody wrote back, nobody wants to see his sorry old ass or something like that.
Yeah, you did say first, like at Eileen, ain't nobody want to see his or something.
Sorry ass. And I get that. Some people don't like.
That's the closest you've ever been to YouTube beef, I think. That's awesome. That's hilarious.
Well, I thought that was kind of funny.
Ain't nobody missing his old ass or something. That's great. I love that.
I thought, wow. Okay. Isn't that nice that they would say that? So when I said that the two things were sticking together here, Rinna calls Garcelle out for not calling. Okay, we talked about that. Mm-hmm. And that's when I went into my Harry Hamlin story. Hi, Harry. And then I have Bonhams, Kyle and Sutton shopping for jewelry, furniture, and pinky rings.
Notes on that. So,
that's what I'm saying. It's stuck together because I thought
Natalie said
this down.
The dog ate Nana's homework. So there.
Thank you. That is so true. Well, I started feeling bad, thinking, well, what happened? I wasn't doing Benadryl. My bee stings were better. Mm-hmm. I had a full set of teeth. Life was looking good for me. They said, yes, you have arthritis in your hands and you can't hear. Okay, good enough. They are previewing things that are going to be up for auction, which I thought was very cool. It's like getting to go to so-and-so's having a garage sale. Ask her if we can stop over on Wednesday night. Okay, that's how good it is.
Yes, it is very similar to that, Nana. Good analogy, because it's like,
of course it is.
Your auction, seeing it early is the same as in the Midwest. If you got a garage sale and you get to stop by the night before it starts and get first dibs on stuff, they're
still setting up.
Mm-hmm. And you just go
Wednesday night. What do you want for this? This isn't marked.
You don't have to go there with all the pedestrians.
That's right. The commoners. Oh God, that's funny. Anyway, they are previewing things, and I love that. Like I said, about just like a garage sale, preview of a garage sale. Sutton tells Kyle, you talk too much, like Dorit sometimes. And that surprised me that Sutton would come at her like that.
Mhm. Was Sutton was like, Erica's in my face like this, just like this, just like this, and she's just so melodramatic.
She is. But I
It's
mean,
funny.
I wouldn't want to be in that position either. Where Sutton was sitting with Erica. No one would want to be there. And especially when no one else has your back at the whole party.
Yeah.
Nobody. Sutton, I don't know. Dorit sometimes walks away from Kyle. So then Sutton walks away from Kyle in the store, which surprised me because I thought, oh, what happened? And Kyle, she's kind of like me. She goes, what happened? Why are you walking away? I just have to walk away from this.
She's asserting herself now, standing. She said, I was in this marriage for so long where I didn't get to and was told how to feel or something like that. And so now she's saying, which is always good to state your boundaries and, stick up for yourself. That's always a good thing. But Sutton is extra. She does the most.
She is, because you could have a whole segment of Beverly Hills Housewives, a whole hour's worth of just roll tape. She left the party. Okay, she left. Okay, she's crying. She's in the bushes. She's crying. You can do a complete hour of people leaving parties, situations, and things that they didn't like. Just the up and walking out session, they could call it. Stand there, get it out, and then walk away. Don't just walk. Don't just walk.
Yes, Haru says Kyle is such a birch. She's such a birch.
She is, and I love a good birch.
Right? Nana just got new birch things for her wall. Thank you, Lori, for the super chat. Lori gave us a $50 super chat. Says, just because I love you both so much. Love the recaps. We love you, Lori McManus.
Lori, oh my gosh, honey, thank you.
Nana's going to be able to get another Arby's jumbo.
I was going to say, I'm going to get the real cheddar cheese on my Arby's. I can feel my veins starting to clog as we speak.
Oh my gosh.
I had coupons tonight, so that's why I went to Arby's.
What's the next in your notes now, Nana?
Okay.
Since you found your sticky notes, which I don't even want to ask what's on them.
Well, I was afraid myself. What was I eating that? I had some of that cottage cheese with the fruit on it, that frozen fruit. And it just didn't taste good. Maybe that was what was sticky here. I threw it away. Okay. Okay, we're good. Let's go to Garcelle's house. Okay.
Okay.
I like Garcelle's house. I feel comfortable in Garcelle's house. I like the layout of it. I like how she decorates.
Minor shade. Sorry to interrupt you, but the minor shade that Rinna threw, she was like, oh, like she kind of makes it seem like came all the way out here. Like, I like it out here. Almost like it's not in Beverly Hills. It's not in LA proper. Like it's like way or out here. And I don't know exactly where Garcelle lives, but I'm like, that's a little bit of shade. It's a little bit of shade.
That did sound kind of
shady,
in your face. But and I like Rinna's house because she's got a wonderful kitchen because Harry Hamlin's in there.
Nana likes Harry Hamlin's meat. Yes. But Garcelle does have, I like the rounded door, and then she's got it all open. So she set it up like you said, because she's going to have this Haitian meal that she's having everybody eat. And they had people there cooking, and she had flowers, and there was like an inside-outside experience.
Wasn't it nice? Mm-hmm. Didn't you feel like she's got a welcoming way about her, Garcelle? I think she's a wonderful hostess when she has something at her home. Mm-hmm. And where was I here about Garcelle? She's having a dinner. We're walking in her house. She's having a Haitian dinner. She's having ham, pork, and this surprised me, mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a big deal nowadays, isn't it?
It's always been a big deal to me. I love it.
Okay, see, mac and cheese, I mean, I would make it for you kids, but it was always the box mac and cheese. I didn't realize there's a different way to make it.
Chell makes mac and bougies, so it's like bougie mac and cheese, so we call it mac and bougies. I can't even say it, but you know what I'm saying? Like with bougie cheese, so expensive cheese, and it's so freaking good. I don't know what his recipe is, but he gets like delicious expensive cheese.
Everything Chell makes is good. I mean, he's a wonderful, wonderful cook. So she
Just watching you.
I know. It's kind of like,
I'm like, is she
hello.
okay? Is she okay?
I'm fine. I just have to read my writing better. It shows, okay, so Erica's getting ready for this party. It shows Erica, this is almost pitiful, and two people working in a little slim galley kitchen, working on her hair and makeup in her kitchen. That's her glam squad. Party of one or two. That was kind of sad. From where she came, what she had 100 people working on her. I'm exaggerating, and now people are crunched in next to the toaster oven doing her hair and makeup. It just seemed a little hot. That's all. Rena walks in first. Oh no, mac and cheese made my black. Okay, can we go back to that last
Black folks
little?
is totally different than white folks mac and cheese. Like it's.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna get more flavor.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Delicious. So.
Have you tried that box at Annie's? Is it Annie's?
Oh, the organic stuff.
Oh, it's very good.
Like homemade mac and cheese, and sometimes I just crave Kraft. I'm weird, but yeah,
that is homemade. Okay.
Keep going, Nana.
Rena walks in first, and she's in black and white sequins, kind of a. It reminded me of something I had. It wasn't sequin, but it was a black and white sweater, and it was cut like that, and I always liked it. 1986, 87, if you will. Garcelle has a black and gold caftan dress. She walks down the steps, presents herself in the kitchen, and she looks like $1 million. Didn't you love that outfit?
I loved it. She comes down just like the queen she is. Pepe says, Haitian mac and cheese is the best. We use like 7 types of cheeses and sometimes spicy ground beef. See, that is delicious.
Now, this sounds fabulous. So that being said,
for you, Chell versus Harry Hamlin cook-off. Who are you rooting for, Nana? Nana cannot help her libido.
Honey,
rooting for Harry. Chell, close your ears.
Chell, you would win hands down. You would win hands down as far as being a fabulous cook, chef. Harry, there's just something about that man. I wish I wish Harry was a little beefier, because he's a little too slim for me. I think I would kill him. But anyway,
Nana
sorry.
wants Harry to be beefier.
I would like him a little beefier, So, if you have a beefier man, it makes you appear a little smaller. It's just.
I always think that too. I don't like to be with a man that's smaller than me, because I want to feel smaller. But I think some people, they don't mind. But that's how I'm like, I'm so much littler than you.
I know. I hate.
I'm not that much littler than you, but.
Chronically, Brianna, Annie shells and white cheddar. They are so good for the win, Nana. They really are good. And sometimes you can find them on sale for like 96 or 89 cents at Target when they go on sale. That's really good per box.
People are saying she got her dress from Azza from the Shaw's of Sunset. I know you don't watch the Shaw's. I used to watch them quite a few.
I've clicked through.
But she married I don't know if they married or if they're still together, but one of the Jackson 5's sons.
Brothers?
So one of the brothers'
sons.
Kids. Yeah.
So it would have been Michael's nephew?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
They had a kid together. I don't know if they got married. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, you guys. But that's the last I remember about Azza. And then she left the cast. I don't know if she ever came back. But she made these Afghans and not Afghans. What are they called?
They call caftans.
I call them Afghans.
She made this Afghan and it had little squares on it, and it was so cute. And she sewed them all together, and she kept her warm. Oh, Jermaine. Jermaine is hot. Okay. Garcelle. Okay, so she had that black and gold caftan. She just wears things so well. She's got a body that.
Well, she's an actress, model. I mean, she's a model. She's beautiful. Everything looks good on her.
Good on her. Yes.
Unlike, like Rena now. I don't know. So let's talk about Rena and how. So everyone gets to the party and they're dressed up and they have this great food. Oh, sorry. Go ahead with your notes.
I'm sorry. Do you mind? Okay, because I got Crystal comes in beige. Okay. Crystal
you didn't like it?
Comes in beige. Horrendous. With that personality and you're walking in with beige, you might as well just be wallpaper. I mean, just go sit in the corner. No one is paying attention to you and you come in beige. You have all the money in the world. You have Lion King money. Put something on that says, I'm here.
But that's like
Not
Kim Kardashian.
beige.
She always wears those kind of neutrals, beige. Like that was like the big thing for, probably still is, to wear those kind. I don't know. But yeah, I
Not
agree with
no,
you.
this no, not this dress. You'd never see Kim Kardashian in this dress. Kim Kardashian has a lot of assets that Crystal does not have.
Okay.
Dorit comes in purple and pink pant outfit. That was horrendous. Ugly.
It was
UGLY.
bad. It was
UGLY. There was nothing. I mean, you have a closet full of things and that's all you could pick out to go to Garcelle's? No. Erica Jane, long white shirt. Oh, this was really bad too. She might as well have been at the beach. Long white shirt, tall black boots. It looks cheap because that's who she is.
It looked very Pretty Woman-esque, and the makeup was too much. It looked almost a little too like she was going to the stage or she was going to be in a drag show or something. It was very much theatric makeup, and I'm like, you're going to someone's home. Why the theatric makeup, right?
Well, so when she starts to cry, it can just all fall down into her fake cleavage. Oh, we're not body shaming. Okay.
We're not saline shaming tonight, Nana.
Yes, we are.
Keep going.
So Erica Jane walks in, and at first I saw this long white, and I like white. So she walks in, and then I see those boots, and I'm thinking, oh, honey, you're trying.
Oh, honey.
It's just really, you just want to say to her, you don't you know better than this? Why are you dressing like that? Okay.
Popcorn
Kyle,
Pills' Pretty Woman before she went shopping. Remember when
yes,
in the movie they first go in the stops and they're like,
yes,
our stuff is very expensive.
Very expensive.
He was like, oh.
Where are those safety pins for your boot? I know they were there. Erica Jane. Pretty Woman had them. So did you. Kyle has black pleather leather on. That's what it looked like to me. Is anybody else? I mean, I'm not sure. Her hair looked so good and her outfit so bad. She had the curly wavy.
Yep.
And I loved her hair, but I just didn't understand that pleather leather. I thought we were done with that after Crystal wore those ugly pants that no one else was going to.
What am I jealous of? Your ugly pants? And she's like, I like my pants.
They were ugly leather pants, I think. I mean, and she was a small little girl, so you could take those little ugly leather pants and she could be a small rocker. But I worked with a gal that was very sizable. And she wore a leather skirt.
Not very sizable, Nana.
She was very sizable. And I'm trying to say it in a nice way. She's very sizable. And it was mean because, that's what work is sometimes.
Were
just
you
a bunch
a mean
of bullying.
girl?
I was not the mean girl. I might have started a little bit. But she had this leather skirt on. And I said, oh, my God, you could make a love seat out of that. So anyway.
That is mean, Nana. That's fat shaming.
I know.
Oh, my God.
I don't usually do that. But like I'm saying, with Crystal, she could have
You're
been a
gonna
small
be part
little
of that
rocker.
YouTube drama. They're going to add you into the Brady Bunch. You're going to be calling people, see you next Tuesdays and smoking on camera soon.
I need friends. You're
going to have Scottish people yelling at you. All right. Susan, I like what Susan's saying here. Yeah, your makeup shouldn't enter the room before you.
Very nice. Susan Newhart.
Like
oh, any relation to Bob Newhart? I suppose everybody and their brother asks you that, Susan, but he's one of my favorites. I'm screaming at sizable. Okay. I mean,
I need to repent. You're literally going to be on that. Those crazy people I saw on the live screaming at each other, they're like, I need to smoke. No, F you. Go shoot some stuff in your toes. You shoot your toes. Don't show a picture of my dead mom. Here's your dead mom. That's going to be you. Why don't you make a couch out of your pants? And I'm going to go, oh,
I
God.
said love seat.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my God.
I thought it was a funny joke. I mean, people laughed, but, that was mean. But, I wasn't big on this person. even though she was sizable. She
Did she
turned out to
bully
be a
you?
nice person. No, she turned
Oh,
out
so
to be a
you
nice
bullied
person.
a nice person, Nana?
No, she turned out to be a nice person. She wasn't at first because she was after all of us who smoked in the office. That's back in the day when you could smoke in the office. That it was hurting her lungs.
Well, yeah, it was. So she was right on all ends. You guys are a bunch of dicks. Let's call her and apologize. Hopefully she's still around. You got to apologize.
I had too many of those phone calls to make. I'd be on the phone all goddamn day.
Hopefully these were still during your drinking days and since you've gotten better.
Whatever. I think some of these people I would say the same stuff too I said when I was drinking.
Oh man.
But Kyle, so anyway, did anybody say anything in the chat, if you can look, because I can't, about Kyle and is it black pleather leather? Is it? It looks kind of funky, whatever she wore. Nobody cares. Okay.
Cares.
Sutton has a gold dress on, short sleeves, nothing special. Nothing special. Kathy Hilton is not coming. Kathy didn't call anybody. The only person she told she wasn't coming is Kyle, not even the hostess.
She's like, listen, you guys came and shat on my dinner. I wanted to show off my baccarat sconces or whatever they were, $95, $100 a piece. You guys shit on it. So Natalie says small, medium, large, extra large, sizable. Oh my God. This is like a new Nana-ism. Because now I'm in sizable wear. My jeans are, I think, sizable now.
I'm in sizable wear. I am just saying things that back then.
It's okay. We can move on from it.
It doesn't matter. I mean, I mean, she's a nice girl now, and I haven't seen her in 25 years, 30.
Sorry, lady. Sorry, but my mom bullied you at work, lady. So sorry. Okay.
You don't have to apologize for what.
All right, let's wrap up this party.
Okay, all right. The table's beautiful like ourselves. Loved it. The chef is Moonshuka. Pickles is very spicy. They were kind of going through what they were going to be eating. I love this. I love food because I'm sizable. Dorit starts talking about her and PK and when they started to date and people started to snore, and she stopped it right there because she could see people leaving that, the immediate area. That was just, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Because, Garcelle's like, this is very spicy. Just beware. Oh, I'm so into spice. Probably because, and then someone said, oh, her mom's Moroccan. Yes, my mother is Moroccan and my father is Israeli. So we had so many spices growing up. Like I've had so many people of color work for me. So my kids show them so much love. I'm so cultured. And, what else? Oh, PK. So funny story that'll take an hour is when we were dating. Well, we didn't date very long. Well, in the beginning we dated. And I remember PK and I. Well, let me start from the beginning. PK was born in 1958. And his mother said when they took him out, smacked his ass, he didn't cry. He said, Dorit, Dorit, Dorit. And so he knew he was going to meet a lady named Dorit. And here I am. Now back to me. I was born in 1969 and I always knew, and then everyone's just like,
they were
Kyle though
fading.
Kyle immediately though, I actually didn't mind that Dorit probably called her the See You Next Tuesday, because Kyle, she really likes to jab Dorit, but she can't take it back at all. And it's like, Kyle, you're kind of just as bad as Dorit in a lot of ways. So immediately she's like, how long is this story going to take? Right, guys? But Kyle can't take a joke.
No, she can't.
Herself. So Dorit did that thing she did like when she was drunk at that party that one time. And who did she call a See You Next Tuesday? She says, did she call Kyle? Or remember they were at they were at Kyle's house. And it was a couple seasons ago. And LVP was there. And she was like, you're a stupid See You Next Tuesday. Like,
wow.
Who was it? Was someone who had their new boyfriend there? Was it? It wasn't Yolanda. Oh, it was Camille. Camille, you're a stupid. See you next Tuesday. Remember, she got drunk and Camille got really mad.
And I don't blame Camille. I like Camille and I miss her. How's that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people do. So, anyways, going back into the
story.
Yes.
So
sweet.
PK and they started to date, and so that was a snore. Codfish balls they were having. And then
conch, right?
no,
Conch?
first it was codfish balls.
Okay.
And then it had this little thing on there that looked like a little white peony that was supposed to be some kind of tartar sauce or something. Looked like a little umbrella kind of thing. It was kind of cute. And then the conch, it's a sea snail, had some black stuff in it. It was almost looked like seaweed. It did. I mean, it looked like some type of dressing in the conch shell, but I'm not sure what it was. I couldn't catch that. Then they had some lavender creme brulee. Creme brulee. And creme brulee. And that's a pretty name, isn't it? If I ever had another girl, I would call her creme brulee.
Creme brulee. This is my daughter, creme brulee.
Come here, creme brulee. Oh, that's a cute little name. She says this isn't Haitian. It's just a good dessert. So I thought that was kind of cute.
What did you think of Rinna being like, I don't know if I like this food? I'm just like, Rinna, she's the pickiest. She finds every reason not to eat because she has her own issues, allegedly, maybe possibly with food. And so, but it's so insulting to go to someone's house and go, well, I don't normally eat. Just try it. And don't make it a big deal. You're not doing anyone any favors by trying food when half the world is starving.
I'm eating fish. I ate some fish. Shut up, Rinna. Don't go home to Harry. He's not there. Okay. Allegedly. Codfish balls are great. Rinna has eaten some. Rinna is rude. Yes, Rinna is rude. Sutton is sick of being the scapegoat for all these people. They're still at Garcelle's house for dinner.
Conch. So it was just a spice from the sauce on the lamb.
Is that what it is?
Conch. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because it looked like an actual shell. Snail shell.
Conch
right?
has a shell. A conch shell. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because when we were in the Dominican, they were getting big bucks for these shells. And you'd have to pay money to bring it back. It was too bad. I could only get 6 of them in Dad's suitcase. Crystal was just so, she was really feeling the moment at Garcelle's. And I like that because we finally saw a little part of her that was maybe possibly thinking clearly. You hurt her. She hurt you. It's over. She should go into psychology of some sort. She's so good at getting to the root of the problem and taking care of it. Thank you.
And
Crystal.
Then Kyle with the cliche. It is what it is. And,
I hate that.
Conch or however you spell it. When they're all freaking out, like conch, I think it's pronounced conch, whatever. When they're told what it is, they're like, I was like, you ladies just ate fish eggs, caviar. Like you literally eat calamari on the regular. You can't eat a little snail. I mean, I hate when people are introduced to new foods and they act as though they're doing you a favor by trying it. Definitely, like when I married Chell and I married into his family, there were tons of food that I've tried or eaten that I had never eaten before. Like Chell loves menudo. It's just not my favorite, but I've never been like, ew, gross. I can't believe it. It's just not my favorite thing. But you definitely try things. It's a soup. And it's got like tripe in it, and it's got lots of nutrients and flavor and stuff. It's just not my favorite.
Was there
loves it.
A group called Menudo?
Yeah, I think Ricky Martin was in it.
There was, wasn't there?
Yeah.
All right, I'm on a roll tonight. Garcelle, can't wait for next week though. Because Garcelle tells Dorit to just shut up. Can't wait for it. I want to see it. And I want to go back on my DVR and play it over and over and over again.
Over and over and over and over.
You know who Andy had on last night too, or that the night we watched this?
Andy Cohen?
Yes. I just like to call him Andy. We're on first name basis. Camille Meyer is her new name. Frasier's ex. And Eileen Davidson. And those two together, it was fun to listen to Andy's questions, and they weren't in the studio. They were still filming like from their home and stuff. But it was nice to see both of them. They asked Camille if she'd ever come back. She says,
What'd she say?
She says, well, on wish they would come back. Eileen texted Erica. Camille was not a fan of Erica's. There's no contact with Erica. I know I'm getting off the thing, but Andy did a nice tribute to Greg Leaks. She said she never would say never, is what Camille
the daughter
said.
saying Eileen didn't really support Rinna on Watch What Happens Live. Is that true, Nana? Did you see that?
Eileen didn't really support Rinna. Eileen texted Erica. Camille was not a fan of
Not
Erica.
in her Nana notes, guys. She doesn't remember.
I'm sorry if it's not written down somewhere. I don't remember.
Could be on a sticky sheet somewhere. She'll find later. Oh my gosh, the struggle is real. But yes, I cannot wait for Garcelle to tell Dorit to shut up. And Dorit, I know Dorit thinks her shade and her reads are on, but she has no skill at reading. She's horrific when she's like, "How many languages can you tell that to me in?" And I'm just like, they're rehearsed, horrible. Like, I'm just like, they're cringy when she's like, "I speak 7 languages and then none of them. Does that make sense?" And then she's like, "Right, home girl." Like, she's ready. And you're just like,
oh,
that was so bad. Just be quiet. You cannot go toe to toe with any of these people. Maybe Kyle. That's it. But other than that, you're going to get eaten up. Erica seasons ago ate you up and spit you out. LVP spit you out. Now you're going to let Garcelle chew you up and spit you out. It's just she's got this whole language thing. And she kind of goes like this too. Like, "I speak 4 languages," or whatever she says. And none of them does. She's so proud of herself. Does that make sense? PK, I did it. I was like, yeah, babes, it's good, babes. Yeah, Boy George, whatever his name is, he like, yeah, babes, yeah, okay, babes. Okay,
oh my God, it
was so. I'm like, Dorit, please stop.
Dorit,
please stop, Dorit. Don't try. I feel like she's just a try hard, and in these little comebacks, she just tries
too hard,
hard.
Yeah, and you know, I love her wedding dresses that in fact she allegedly designed. I thought that was really nice. I mean, her swimwear was beautiful. If in fact she allegedly. So yeah, Eileen said Rinna was doing a lot of acting. They were asking Eileen about when Rinna was on. You know, the Days of Our Lives, is that the one Eileen's on? She's just so cute, that Eileen. They look good, both of them. Oh, is she really?
I think she's on 2. Chronically Brianna said Dorit's jabs are just are like she has spotty Wi-Fi reception on a live call and throws in a quippy remark that's 10 minutes behind schedule. Exactly. But how proud she is of herself after she says these really lame comebacks. I'm like,
oh, I can feel her pain though. I feel that sometimes. Like when my pages stuck together, I felt that. I felt like I was like Dorit. I kept thinking to myself, I watched that whole thing. Where are my notes? I kept looking, going, come on. I know I wrote that down because I thought it was so funny how they couldn't get into the damn store. You know, like Joseph.
That's how I was like,
it was just goofy.
Nana going right to the end of the party. What happened?
What happened before the party?
I was like, we are a struggle bus. Tonight, me and Nana, or sometimes me and Nana struggle more. Tonight was one of those nights, but I think you did great. I think I was at about 40%.
Oh, why do you always say such bad things about yourself? That's terrible.
Because I thought you were right compliments. On. Thank you.
I thought you were right on. I thought it was wonderful. I enjoy doing this. And if I call someone a love seat, I call someone a love seat.
She owns it. Own it.
I did.
Own it. Yeah. Rinna this episode is this season is just showing how much
like it though.
Of a kind of sellout she is, and how much she who knows what she's involved in, what she knows where the body's buried or something, because she is just not being very it's a lot of acting, and then a lot of when Garcelle called her out, like it feels like it's like us versus you. Really? You feel that way? Really? Everybody sees it, Rinna. It's very apparent that it is exactly like that. She's like, maybe you're just holding things against me and I'm not. It's like, oh my God, Rinna, you're the worst. But allegedly, Nana, some more stale tea. Scott Disick and Rinna's daughter broke up, allegedly.
Yeah, remember we talked about that earlier. I get to say it to her this time, you guys.
Damn it. Damn it. See, I told you I'm at 40%. I'm at 40%. I
Thanks,
need
everybody.
to get my broken nail fixed. I need to get some more sleep. It's been
That's all right. But
quite a
yes,
week.
Amelia and Scott, they did break up.
Why, Nana? Why did they break up?
I don't know.
Let's speculate what you would think that this 50-year-old dad of 5, I don't know, I know he's like 40 and he's a dad of 4 or whatever.
It's disgusting.
But
It's just
would
sad
break
when
up
he
with
does.
this teenager. What do you think came between them? No, not Snapchat. That's making me feel
Another
old.
teenager.
Another teenager. Another woman turned 19. She turned 20, and he was like, "What? You got to go." I think it had maybe something to do with his ex and his current reaction to her new relationship and him reaching out to Courtney's old ex to try to talk shit, and then that being exposed. Oh, you knew about that, Nana?
That's right. Hang on. That one stuck too. No, I did. I did
like,
hear this. No, I did hear this. And I think it was probably from Adam.
Up and Adam.
That I heard this. And I felt kind of bad because that's Rinna's whole storyline this year. That she has all these couture dresses in her garage. What else does she have?
Fit into my pregnancy dresses. I was like, ew. Graphics designer 03 says, question, will you guys do a recap with the other alleged felon on Salt Lake City? I need Nana notes on that show. Oh, hells yeah. We're coming back for Jen Shaw getting arrested. Yes, we are. That's starting soon, Nana. They dropped, I think, a teaser and the taglines. Did you see the taglines? I haven't seen them yet.
I haven't seen the taglines. Poor Jen Shaw.
Poor Jen Shaw. Wink, wink.
Bye, Jen. And I wonder what's happening with her husband, Coach. I can't imagine.
He might have formerly been, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but he might have been a lawyer or do some kind of law before. So I don't know if he's implicated in this, but it was just like, I wonder what he knows about
as a coach.
Alleged
as a coach, he's wearing a whistle around his neck, and as a lawyer, he's blowing the whistle on someone. What?
What did that say? What did you say to say?
I don't know. All I know it was something about blowing the whistle, whatever. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, blow the whistle. Chronically Brianna says, Scott reaching out to Jonas was embarrassing. Those bulge in the sweatpant pics are not embarrassing, however. Yes, his bulge, impressive, but his reaching out to his ex's ex on social media to talk shit about her. The thing with Courtney, she seems to be in love with Travis Barker of Blink-182, and I like this coupling. I don't know if I'm just a weirdo, but it seems like, I don't think just because they're in their early 40s, maybe they finally found their person and they're excited about it. You know, they've known each other for a while. Who knows? Good for her.
It's not that
jealous.
You can't. Right. It's not that you can't.
And they're the same age. At least
there you go.
Someone age appropriate, and she doesn't date teenagers. Even though I think Jonas was younger than her, but he was at least in his 20s. You know.
Yeah, I mean, Scott, quit going after these young girls, and Rinna, quit being excited that your daughter is running after this piece of shit guy. Okay.
So Coach Shaw is the EJ of SLC. Oh, the Erica Jane. Yes. Everyone says they're so excited. I'm so excited. Clink, clink. Remember, we don't watch Jersey, but there used to be these twins on there when Teresa was about to go to jail and when she was getting, accused of all that stuff. And they were like, clink, 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 clink to her. And then she ended up going to jail.
I know, she deserved it. So what night is
Sunday?
Okay, so what else do we have though on Sunday?
Holy shit. Nothing. Well, we have 90 Day. So you got to watch 2 shows on Sundays now.
Okay.
Well, Beverly Hills is almost over. They are filming the reunion today.
All right.
So we'll be wrapping this up soon. And then Salt Lake City is going to be fire. I have a feeling. I mean, come on. We're going to see her legit get, I think, arrested this season.
All right. I'd like to see the little minister go.
Oh.
Not just Jen Shaw. Grandpa.
The grandpa lover.
Oh, you call it love? Okay. They have a son. I don't want to call it anything else.
Clink, clink. Karen and Ashley did to each other. Clink, clink. Clink, clink. And Nana doesn't watch Potomac either. But
No, you guys. Oh my goodness. Too much.
Mary Cosby, yes. Mary Cosby.
Yes, that's it.
Thank you. Look at Tracy's little pic. It's Sutton when she was going to cry, rolling that thing on her face. Remember when they're on the trip?
And where is that?
Okay, so see the little circle, the little profile. Look at Nana. Where is that?
I see it now. That's
Nana, you're like this. Where is it?
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Brianna says, we're going to see the feds get Jen. I mean, this is awesome because I would have loved to see that happen with like Erica or something, but we didn't get to see it. So
I know. I just, and I know they're not in real time. So they're back like Christmas, really, aren't they?
Yeah, this happened last year.
Yeah.
So they're behind, like everything's behind because of the panicucking and tapings and
right.
stuff. But
right.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
I think
good.
it's gonna be wonderful. That 202 up above.
That's how many people we have watching, Nana.
Oh my gosh, you guys just made my wildest dreams come true. Thank you. I was kind of praying today about having about 200 or more. And so there it is.
Nana actually said to me the other day, she goes, how come you and Busy get so many and we don't get as many? And Nana gets a little peanut butter and jelly. And I say, well, that's just because, we're talking about some like trending topics or, whether it be like internet beef or celebrity beef, stuff like that. I go, we'll hit 200. And I'm like, I think we have before. And she's like, we've never. Now we're at 206, Nana.
That is so exciting to me, you guys.
Get over 200. Don't worry. One day we'll have thousands, Nana.
No, I just want the 200's cool. That's good. If you all just
everybody
hit the like. That's all you have to do. It doesn't cost anything. And for my friends that maybe came on for one of the first times, that's
214 now, Nana.
Just go like this at that little like and then subscribe 214. Isn't that exciting? Oh my goodness. Oh,
and we only need 27 more likes to hit 175.
Oh my gosh, this is wonderful. And look at this $20. I would like to contribute to Nana's Arby's Fund. I still have coupons.
Joleen
Happy Friday, ladies.
And then Nana got me hooked watching those overprivileged women, many not even be housewives with expectations of the hardworking in the bunch. Yes, Miss Sia, thank you, as Nana said.
So nice.
That'll go to Nana's Arby's Fund, and happy Friday to you. Because we also, me and Busy, do the parodies and stuff. And so, but don't worry, Nana, people love you. You're the star.
I mean, no, it's really nice. I really like doing this with you, show. It's just that I see, I jump on when you're with Miranda, I jump on when you're with Busy, and I usually say hi. And everybody in the chats are so nice. They say, oh, Nana's here. Hi. And you guys are so fast. So by the time I'm saying hi, Atharella, then I go back and I go, oh, I spelled that wrong. Okay. Ather. I mean, she's 1,400 people before that. It's kind of like, I'm so, and I have a question. This is one of those technical things. When you're responding to somebody and you want to talk to someone on the chat, you put their name in first and then say what you have to say.
You put like you would put Atharella, thank you, or whatever. And
then is that why?
Name.
I thought, why does everyone else? It's so nice.
Like
Here's Atharella's on. Hi, honey. Love you, Nana. Thank you. I love you too. And I use her. I'm sorry. I am. But I use her because she always says, oh, hi, Nana. Hi. And I always go, oh, hi, Atharella. And I look and I go, well, it doesn't look like she's getting it back. So.
Well, everyone's saying how much they love you, Nana. So there's
you guys are so sweet, so nice. 215.
I'm hooked on Nana now. I usually tune into Sip and Key. I'm going to go back and watch older vids with Nana. Yay! Thank you. Brianna says I own the same face roller as Sutton, and it's my fave. My mom just bought one on eBay for $12. Maybe we need to buy Nana one. I'll buy you one, Nana, if you want one. You can just sit and roll your face during the live.
I roll my hair.
Oh, yeah, she rolls her hair. She rolls her hair, and she wants to roll a joint.
I do want something. But, back in the day, you guys, and I just thought about this the other day, about 20 minutes ago, we used to take a glass of water, put the comb in, get the water like this, and then put the curler in. So it would be damp, and then sleep on it, and then wake up in the morning as dry, and it would be very curly. So
with the
those are,
spongy ones that you have.
I didn't
Sponge
use
curlers?
these. We would use the brush ones with the picks.
Oh,
And then you'd have picks in your hair and
uncomfortable.
and like I have an indent in my, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
But
I
yeah.
was like, do you really?
Do you now?
Yep. Said, I just walked in from a road trip. Instead of unpacking, I'm here for the Nana's review. Yay.
Oh.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys. That's so nice.
We can definitely try to maybe in the future parody some of the stuff going on in the housewives world. Nana can throw on a wig and I can throw on a wig. Make it make sense.
I like that.
Loving Nana's shirt.
Isn't it the cutest? Thank you, Debsy. And Tracy. Nana, when you met Brian Christopher, was that recorded that day? It was. I'm always looking for it on Brian's channel. All you have to do is go to bcslots.com.
Well, no, you want to go to the YouTube channel.
Oh, I found it through that. Okay. You want to go to the YouTube channel for Brian Christopher. Well, that's how I went around to get it.
You went to bcslots.com and did
I thought I did. I thought if I went to bcslots.com, it was showing all of his
maybe that day it featured videos.
Okay.
That day, but I doubt because I'm on BC Slots right now and it's catch up on my latest video, but that's it.
Oh, okay. So go to YouTube and then you could put in Hinckley, Minnesota, Brian Christopher. It will pop for you because I just got it up the other day and sent it to myself in an email, so I'll have it forever. I thought that was very
Hinckley Casino, HINCKLEY.
HINCKLEY, Minnesota.
Yay!
Yes. And it was so exciting.
I know you didn't ask how my life is going, but I did get my Treetopia treat today.
Did I forget to ask about the Treetopia? Because I thought of you today when I was watching your vlog on going to the Spirit store. What is it called?
Spirit Halloween store.
Oh, yeah. Yours is much nicer than what we have out here.
That's what someone else said from Minnesota.
It is.
Tim, this comedian I know, said the same thing. He said,
oh my God, it's fancy.
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Yours is so fancy. And like I said to you, I will send this out to you. It is a Ouija board. I have one. Certainly that's yours.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I got 5 more likes till we hit our goal. I got my tree sent today, so I'm going to do an unboxing video. And then I'm going to do a decoration video and all that stuff. So I was really excited. I got the 7.5-foot black tuxedo tree with clear lights. So I'm officially a tree influencer.
I am so proud of you. You said you wanted to do this. You wrote to them, and I don't know, did you send them, I suppose not a handwritten anything like that? I
said, dearest, hold on, Shell, get me my feather pen. Dearest Treestopias, in all cursive, I loves your worketh. Please sendeth me tree for influencing. Love always, Joleen Marie Francis Lunzer. I'm adding my confirmation name because you mean the most to me.
Dear sir or madam, I'm so old school. I mean, so how did you contact them through this medium?
Yes, I wrote the letter and then I pigeon carrier and then they got it. And then they put their message in a bottle. And then I was on the beach one day and it washed ashore and I was like, what's this? And I opened it up and I was like, oh, I'm a lying birch. And now I am
isn't it
a tree influencer.
So when, and not that we're going back to me, but we'll go back to me just for a minute. When I go on You and Busy's podcast and Atherella's on there, when you're on live, yep. Then I'm going to go at the sign for at first and then Atherella, but you're not seeing that on here. You don't see the at sign.
Sometimes you do, yeah. If people reply to each other. All
right, can I do at? All right.
Well, look at Susie's doing it right now. Joleen, when do you sleep? I do need to get more sleep. My husband's like, Joleen, your health comes before your creative. You have to take care of yourself. And I say, I know. And Sarah from Nerdtainment always tells me, Joleen, you need to learn how to balance. And I go, I know. I just like to create. I'm a weird Aquarius. I'm a weirdo Aquarius. See how at Chronically Brianna.
All right, where is it now?
At
I see it.
Gross.
Sure.
Tracy just did it. So that's all you got to do. And it should populate. Sometimes when I'm on my phone, it doesn't. So it'll still say that, but it won't populate their name so I can click on it because then it notifies them that someone is speaking directly to them.
Okay. So. See, now these are a lot of basic things that I did not know. When we were having classes about the computer system at work, just like school, I didn't go. Anyway, when you use, it just didn't,
and you don't
interest
have
me.
To do an at Nana DJ said. So I think maybe if you just start typing their name in the live, it'll come out too.
And I have done that because like I said, I do it to Atharella because she always says hello to me and I put it in and then it's like, she doesn't get it. It just,
maybe she gets it, but she just leaves you on read.
What does that mean? Read only?
Doesn't respond. She just left you unread. That's what I do when these weirdos in the drama world hit me up and I'm just like, I'll look at it and go,
I don't think she'd be doing that to me.
No, she wouldn't do that to you.
No, much nicer. She's too nice for that.
We hit our goal. Yay, we got the likes we need.
And so what was the goal?
175. After all says, I always get it, Nana. So there you go.
Oh, you do. See, because I'm looking here and it didn't look. And then I have this little wrench next to me, like Ms. Good Wrench.
You're a mod.
And I'm a mod. Thank you. Thank you. And a mod can ask people to subscribe. A mod can watch the conversations. And if somebody is not.
You can time people out. You can block them. You can do all kinds of stuff.
Really? Wow.
You got the power. Thank you, Pamela. Welcome to the Leen Team.
Oh, yes. How nice. Thank you. Did Linda go to bed? I haven't seen Linda in a while. I think she went to bed. I love you, Linda.
Fell asleep. Producer Linda is in Central Time, and we are now 2 hours in. And I have to pop off because I got another one at 8:30 with Couch Potato Queens. We'll be talking all about BB23. I got to go catch up on the live feeds now. But I love you, Nana.
I love you too. I love you too. You are too. Thank you.
And I love it.
Thank you, Deb C, for this wonderful shirt.
Susie, I saw.
Jolene, I saw JY did a live last night for. Oh.
That's that live.
That's that one you were talking about. Okay. I just want to say thank you for joining us on Friday night. It is Friday, right? Yes, it is on Friday night. Thank you. And I will do something with this hair. I know I promised I was going to do something, but I was too busy. We'll talk about the hearing aids later. I told him I'm not getting them. Okay, so there we go.
Okay. We'll talk offline about that because I love you. All right.
I love you too. And she thinks I don't need them.
Oh, I thought you said she said you need them.
No, I just told her I can't hear well. I don't want to go to an audiologist. I am not going to pay $700, $800, $900 for something that's going to be in my kitchen drawer. Good night, everybody. Have a nice evening.
Oh, God. Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye.